So it's come to this. You're tired of snipers running you around, and you want to be the bully. This is the Mutant, my power forward build that I've been using. We start at 6'5", 234 with durable skating and core balance. We have 80 speed, 87 balance, and 77 agility. The 80 accuracy on the wrist shot lets us use close quarters if you're not a fan of magnetic or puck on a string. If you happen to drop your shot down just a little bit, as you see in the video here, you can actually reach 90 balance. The maximum is 91 for this size. So totally up to you if you choose that. I prefer to have a little bit more accuracy. I find I'm still stable enough. But also, if you drop your shot down to the 78, 79 and you reach that 90, you can take it away and have the same stuff at 88 balance. And what you can do with that is have a free perk. So you see there that I swapped my boost to deking for 87. You can also put that on passing, so you can have your passing a little bit higher too. I find that a lot of players might find the passings too weak on this build. I don't have a problem with it personally. You guys might encounter that problem. Easily rectified by just holding them down just a little bit longer. But one of the cool things about it though is if you swap that out, you can have unbreakable strength. So that'll put you at 95 strength, which is where the mutant part of this build comes in. You're going to be a big brute, you're going to be strong. Hand-eye and strength share the same cost point, so you are able to actually cap hand-eye at 85 and still have 90 strength on the build, which is pretty solid overall. Feel free to run it at 95 strength. It is pretty solid to just have people bounce off you. I do think, however, though, that it is best spent elsewhere. And while hand-eye at 80 can be pretty low, magnetic more than makes up for it, as well as why I prefer to use deking on this variation, so that when you're using puck on a string and you're big and lanky and got that long reach, you also have 87 deking and can pull off some moves to get some good shots in up close. Now, I want to preface with this build that because you are big, you have access to so many traits. And while this was a tough one to find good traits that weren't just one-timer and close quarters that are absolutely one of the best in the game, I find that it has a lot of flexibility, especially when you head into sixes. You're able to change things out for like big tipper, bouncer, total eclipse, one of my favorite skills, and big rig. So that's my opinion. On sixes, you have more flexibility for it. On threes, it kind of comes as standard that you're just going to be able to use the basics to score. Next, you're going to see in this one is the 87 speed with the 75 acceleration. This build still rips. And honestly, speed is the biggest cap. I've heard around for a while that acceleration is broken. And while it's not totally broken, as I've tested it back and forth, agility has a higher stat weight than acceleration. So if you have high agility, you can kind of negate your acceleration a little bit. Now, when all three, speed, acceleration, and agility, are paired together, that's going to be your best possible outcome. But you can run just agility and speed and have a fairly solid build. So what you're going to see here in these last little clips here is the stick checking. It's 77 and 75 on the build variations. It's more than enough to just get the job done. You get some good pokes in, you can shove people from behind, and you're going to see that this guy is able to move, right? So the clips in the video here, he's actually the 80 speed, 87 balance, and 77 agility. He's pretty sturdy overall. He's got good wheels, good outlet passes, and his stamina doesn't drain as much as you think it would for being 75. You want to play this build smart, and you want to play it aggressively. Take the hits that you can when they're there, and then otherwise put yourself in good position to use your body to block everyone around, because you've got size, you got good stick checking, a good shot, and you can hit. So power forwards are dominant and they are annoying when played right. One of the best things you can do is play around behind the net and just wait people out. They're going to bounce around, you can keep turning them out, and while it's an annoying play style, it is super effective to get the job done.
Oh, beautiful.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's the end of it for now. It's been a little bit in the making, but remember, these builds are flexible and can be built around your team to help you guys find some better chemistry. If you're going straight for the cheese, run close quarters and one timer. Thanks. Have a good one.